Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode on the Scootz 42 server. I wanted to get started today by heading over to our castle. I've been working on some stuff, getting some stuff ready for turning this into our Powergen area. We've still got a little bit of legwork to do, just a little bit. We're going to set some stuff up over here. Just to make the crafting and whatnot a little easier. And I'm actually kind of planning on, I'm hoping, anyway, what I've kind of got envisioned is that this is going to be our little control room for the area. So I think just for now, let's see, is this the transmitter? I never can remember which one I'm supposed to put down. That one, that's the one that goes back at the main base, okay. So we'll put you down, and we should be able to go ahead and get this stuff ready. Pop you down. I don't think I quite have range over here. No, sure don't. So you can go there. Can I go ahead and pop you guys in there? There they are. Yep, we sure can. Nice. And I did alter the configs a little bit since there's no infinite wireless transmitter anymore. I set these so that instead of giving 8 blocks, they'll give us 16 for each additional range. So if you got them all in there with this pack, you'll have a total of an 80 block radius once we get that going, of course. Let's see if we can, there we go. At home, we need to get that transmitter installed. Oops. There we go. I think I can head over this way. Yep. And I should have swiped that card while I was over there. But that'll be alright. Let's see. Gotta love those teleport commands. Okay, so shift right click. And then once we pop this in there, we should have grid access over there, which will be pretty handy. I really should start labeling those. What are we up to on the... That's not bad. Just under 2,000 a tick. We are asking the grid to do an awful lot. Alright, so... Alright, that should give us grid access over here. Good, it does. And we're going to want to start pulling out the stuff for our reactors. So we've got a pretty clear inventory for once, which is good. So let's get the reactor casings out and some of the glass, I guess. Now let's see, what else do we need to make? Do I need to make anything else? I feel like... Okay, here we go. We got our reactor rods. I think I might make a slightly larger reactor. So let's make a few more of these. And I did experiment, by the way. I did change over the reactor in our main base from resonant ender to gelid cryothium. And first of all, I'll tell you, it takes a lot more of the cryothium than it does of the resonant ender, and honestly, it's not that much of an improvement. It really wasn't, so I'll probably be going with resonant ender over here. I don't actually think we'll need that flux tap. And I don't know that we'll need that. What I want is a computer port. Let's see, turbine, what is that, cyanide blocks, reactor casing, port. Did I not make, I may not have made the computer port, reactor rednet port. So there's the turbine computer port. Where is the reactor computer port? Is that it? Turbine computer port. Reactor computer port. There we go. Geez. Reactor computer port. Alright, so let's start slapping this thing together. I'm thinking, do we want to have... How do we want to do this? Because I'm thinking like the pylons are going to be where we have the big reactors. You know, like the, what do you call it? Our extreme reactor and our turbines, I think, are going to go in the pylon areas. So let's see how much of an area I can get over here. Let's see, if we went all the way up against there, we'd have to clear some of this out, I think. Maybe, let's start over in this corner. And that could go, that's not going to be a very big reactor, so maybe this would be a better spot for a turbine. What about over here? Do we have... These clearly look like three, or they're going to be for the turbines, these two rooms. The turbine doesn't need as large of a footprint, so I think we'll do the turbines in there, and we'll do the extreme reactor probably in here. And my gosh, I am going to need some food. Yeah, this looks like a good room to do a reactor in. So let's see. That looks like it's going to be about right. So let's see here. Maybe there. And there. And right, I mean, that'll... I don't know, maybe we want to kind of center it up a little bit more. Maybe we'll do something like that, so... Where's the center of this room? How about that? Let's do it that way. So the center should be right there. And we'll do a 1. Because if that's the center, we'll want a reactor here too, and then we'll probably want to do that. So can I make a reactor that size in this room? That will be the question. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I think that'll work. If I can place these blocks correctly. Let's see. Yeah, that looks about right. I think that will work. There we go. That looks to be about right. You know what might help is let's see if we've got our buddy, the old building wand in here. Unbreakable wand. There we go. That should help us kind of put this together a little quicker. Alright, and then these, oh, you know what we didn't make probably are the control rods. Let's see, at extreme, and control rods, there we go, fuel rods. And let's see, I'm not sure how tall we're going to make this thing, but we're going to want to do them in multiples of 8. So let's see, what would 8 times 8 be? A whole stack? Let's see if we can just get a stack of them. As soon as we get a few of them here, that would kind of help us lay out the groundwork there. There we go. Let's get 8 of them. And that'll just kind of give us an idea. Let's see. There we go. I think that's what I want to do. You know what? Let's bump this out one more around the outside, because I think I want to have a total of 3. A total of 3 blocks. So I'm going to want one more around the perimeter here. I think that's going to be the max size, really, that we're going to be able to get out of this room too. There we go. So this should just be a simple matter for the unbreakable wand. There we go. Yeah, see, now we will have 3 block width between each one of these, and I think that's what we want. I think the more space we have between these fuel rods and the wall of our reactor, the more this thing is going to be able to do. And let's see if we can switch this over to building like that. Yeah. Go. And that will leave us just enough room. Oh my gosh. Not sure how many more of these reactor casings we have. Not enough. Not enough, that is for sure. And man, this room is going to get dark. How are we doing for lighting here, by the way? Getting lit up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, yeah, look at that. I mean, this reactor is going to take up that whole room. In fact, may have to take out this. Where is that? Oh my gosh, that is just perfect. That is actually perfect. Oh wow. This is going to make this room a little smaller looking, I think. Looks like we missed a spot. There we go. Yeah, what I'm hoping is by the time we get all this reactor stuff done, we're going to have one reactor in here, and we're going to build some turbines. I don't know if I'll build one in here. I might try to save this for another build, because I do think I've got at least one other good idea for some good Powergen. Or do I want to put the turbines down this way? Ooh, now there is an idea, because we could probably fit at least 2 turbines there. I could probably do another one over here. That might be the answer. Do a couple of turbines. I'll have to see. But I mean, we could still get one in here. That's for sure. We'll just have to see. I think that might be the way to go, though. So for now, we'll plan on getting the rest of this built. In fact, let's go ahead and order some more stuff. Well, let's see. We've got a bunch of U now. We're probably going to want another 100 or so of these reactor casings. Let's just order a stack for now, because some of this I'm going to actually take back out, and we're going to not. There we go. So some of these guys we're going to take back out. Let's see, where do you go? Pop you in the corner. Because these sides we're going to fill in with the reactor glass. But we're still going to need a hefty amount of these casing blocks anyway to make the glass. So let's get some of that reactor glass. Well, I know we've got some, and that might be enough, but you never can be too sure. There we go. Get this little layer put in here. But I think that other fairly decent sized room might be a good place for us to work on doing our rainbow generator, which will be coming later on. I don't know how far away or how close we actually are to being able to do that. Let's just see how tall we can make this, because I think that's going to be what we end up doing. It's just making this as tall as we can make it. Right, and so I'll probably end up having to clear a little bit of the floor out, clear a little bit of this walkway out. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and just clear that out. Go ahead and get this out of the way for now. That'll give us an idea how tall we can really build this thing. Oh, good. And we still will have a little bit of room to walk around. Nice. Alright, so I don't know if we'll be able to build it this tall. That I don't know. I mean, I know we can build them fairly tall. Let's just see. I think that'll be a good place. We'll try to make it kind of even with this room here, up here at the top. Clear some of this out now. Getting there. We are getting there. We've almost got this cleared out. I think maybe this little bit here. that's going to be about right. Right about there. This will be a fairly decent sized reactor. And I can tell you that our next step after we get this stuff done is we're going to have to get into draconic evolution, that is, and start building our draconic orb to store all this ridiculous power. We'll just see. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more of those. And let's see, where we go. Those, probably another stack of them, I'd say. But, I mean, that's going to be massive. We'll just see how much of this we can bring up. Yeah, see, we're going to need a lot more of that stuff. Do I have more? I do have some more. Reactor glass. We'll just order quite a bit of it. And it's trying. It is trying. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a huge, huge reactor. So we can go ahead and start bringing these corners up a little. But yeah, we are breezing right through the mid game, basically. I'd say once we get this reactor up and going, well, of course, by reactor I mean tying in all the stuffs. We'll put it that way. Man, this is going to be a big reactor. See if we've got any more of that stuff out there. Anybody? Well, we got some more of the fuel rods. Almost there. Almost there. Maybe another stack of them. I love not having to do math. I mean, we could, you know, sit down and figure out exactly how much of this stuff we need. And honestly, I may need to build this and actually get it functioning as a reactor first. I didn't think about that because we may not have enough of the cyanide and plutonium that we need to make the turbines. Do we have any more reactor glass? Let's see, I think there's one other thing. While we're waiting on a bunch of this stuff to cook. In fact, I think that's probably what we're going to be doing, is we're going to be waiting on that stuff to cook for a little bit. Looks like, yeah. I can cancel that one. There we go. Fuel rod, reactor glass. It was still cooking, I just didn't realize it. Anyway, there is a little side quest, we'll call it. What was that guy? I think it's the sludge refinery is what I wanted. The sludge refinery. There we go. Now let's see. One of those. We need some planks. Thank you. Sludge refiner. Those iron gears, plastic. We should have almost all of that, or the ability to make it. So we need 2 iron gears. find one of these gold wheels. Sludge refiner. There we go. And we'll just pop you right over here for now. There we go. And we're going to want to do a couple things. See, you should be over here-ish. There you are. First, let's get you some power. There you go. And so you're getting power now. So, what we want to do is we want to get this guy some sludge. So, let's see. Let's maybe do it with an exporter. That's cooking. There's my fluid grid there. This is the sludge, yeah. Let's see if we can get a bucket of sludge. Betting that it's waiting on some of this stuff. So what is that? Reactor blast. Let's cancel you and we'll order you in a second. Redstone furnace. Machine doesn't accept item. What's up with that? It may just be, yeah, because it's still cooking a bunch of this stuff, so hopefully, there we go. Yeah, they're finally starting to go there. It's trying. There she goes. Grab that exporter. So, what we can do is I want to get that sludge into this guy. So we're going to need some of our cables. Some of these guys. And let's see if we've got pressurized fluid conduits should work. So let's see, I want to bring the grid access around. Maybe something like that. And this is going to look a little funky, I think. There we go. So hopefully, I'm hoping this will work. If not, we can always do something like a tank. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's grab a tank real quick. The inventory fills up so quick, doesn't it? Do I have an empty one? I do. So we'll pop you there. You are going to export fluids. Sludge. Excellent. Extract always active. Insert. Right. That should be working. Where did our, there it is. Or you not getting anything. Okay. Oh, haha. I think I see what's happening now. How about that? Did that do it? Did that give us did that give us what we wanted? Oh yeah, okay. And now I think you guys can see why I wanted that sludge refinery, because it's going to get us some clay. I think this will get us the clay blocks as well. I'll take any extra clay we can get at this point, for making those facades and all that good stuff. But I think since we've got this going, and I'll work on, I'm going to have to expand the storage. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do it. I'll probably just put another bank of storage doors over here, because we're going to need to handle all of this stuff. Some of it will go in, like I've got some places over there. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the new series. I hope if you've downloaded the pack that you're enjoying playing along or playing with us. Thanks for stopping by today, guys. I hope you're having a great time, and take care.